We have already mentioned that Chinese President Xi Jinping proposed 10 partnership actions during this year's FOCAC summit, and people-to-people exchanges is among the actions. So how do you see the significance of these actions and the role of people-to-people exchanges in China-Africa cooperation?
First of all, thank you very much to have invited me to your program. I'm so happy to be here. I'll say that the people-to-people exchanges are dialogues between minds, communications of sentiments and ties of friendship between people. Exchanges between nations help to enhance mutual understanding and promote win-win cooperation. People create cultures, and cultures define people. In other words, people-to-people exchange also means cultural exchanges. Africa is known to be the origin of mankind, and together with China, both are creator of human civilizations with long history and splendid cultures. Cultural exchange between China and Africa can be traced back to a long and distant past. Since 1957, the new independent African countries have got diplomatic relationship with the new China, creating new opportunity for the people of China and Africa to shape their destiny in the best of their common interest. And here we are today, sharing a common destiny as South-South partners, as leading economy of the global South in terms of markets, in terms of technology, in terms of human capital, in terms of natural resources, etc. With a deep mutual understanding and trust between China and Africa, we can rebalance the actual world order for the best of our common interest. And I believe that the people-to-people exchange will help us achieve that major goal. This is how I see the significance of the actions and the role of the people-to-people exchanges between China and Africa and in the China-Africa cooperation. Thank you.
Well, Dr. Rodrigue, we've known that you have been working on China-Africa cultural exchanges for many years. Based on your experience, how do you evaluate the future development of people-to-people exchanges?
The future development of the people-to-people exchanges between China and Africa is bright. Of course, some important steps have been done so far, but we still have a long way to go. As a scholar, I'm proud of all the pledges and promises done by the President Xi Jinping during his FOCAC summit allocation. The most appealing for me in those pledges is to launch with Africa the Cultural Silk Road program, as well as an initiative of cooperation on innovation in radio, TV, and audiovisual programs, and to designate 2026 as the China-Africa Year of the People-to-People exchanges. Of course, we'll need to work hard to get there. In my field of expertise, for example, I've come up with some simple basic concept like the Sino-African Kung Fu movies. The idea is to make a new narrative of China and Africa, taking into account some of the most influential elements of the Chinese culture. That is the Chinese Kung Fu, for example, that is really captivating young African people today. Combining this with some African traditional styles of martial arts, combat traditions, we can come up with a new cultural product on the global market. That is the Sino-African Kung Fu movie. I've been working hard on that direction, and my first movie gonna be available soon, entitled Kung Fu Dream, a documentary film to be watched on the big screen. My hope is that the Silk Road program, pledged by the President Xi, can support such small initiatives at the people's level, so that we could be able to achieve some individual dreams to better support national dreams and the China-Africa dreams. Thank you very much.